And we're live. Hi everyone. Hi. Oh, this is exciting. Right. So I finished a song the other day without you. Really sorry. I don't know how that happened. Andy was away and I thought, oh, I'll just do a bit. The kids were in bed. I thought, oh, I'll just do a little bit. And then it turned into quite a lot, actually. It was really good. So that was it. I wrote a song. You'll probably hear it later, even though it's supposed to be a secret. But I'm sure I'll play it later. Okay, so we've got a choice basically today, and I'll play you both of them. So if you've been on this before, you'll have heard these songs before. Well, they're still not finished, so you won't have heard all of them before. So there's a song called You Bring Out the Worst in Me, which is like a sort of 12/8 kind of shuffly thing. It goes big in the chorus and then it modulates, and we all love a modulation, don't we? And then there's another song called something about being reasonable. I don't know what it's going to be. Or being reasonable. Did I say that? Being unreasonable or being reasonable. So we might just do a little bit of a vote, actually. So the reasonable song is a little waltz. And then the other one, I'm not drunk, You Bring Out the Worst in Me, is like a 12/8 thing. So let's have a vote, shall we? Type in the comments if you want to work on You Bring Out the Worst in Me, Bluesy Shuffle, put that, or You Bring Out, or whatever you want to write. And otherwise write Reasonable, and that's the little waltz that we did the other day that proved quite popular, which was nice. I might just reacquaint myself with these songs so that I know what I'm actually doing. So this is the waltz. Is it? Oh, C minor. That's better. Hi! I'll sing it to you. It doesn't make any sense like that, does it? A weight right inside that I carry around hangs there doing nothing, wearing me down, means moving's an effort and playing it sound. Oh, what is there to be reasonable about? In sickness and in wealth. Yeah, Tony, that's the one. That's the one. Do you want that one? This lump in my throat didn't used to be there, but it's built up of tears, of worries and cares, and it won't seem to shift, though I swallow and cough. And the thought of being reasonable won't scare it off. And then it does something like this. Oh, should I be reasonable? I cry as I stamp and I what does that say? Probably shout, and I curse at the sky. Oh, what has being reasonable ever done for me? When I'm stifled and stilted, I don't know what that chord is, we'll work that out in a minute. I feel trapped and unfree. And then there are two more lines there. So this is the bit that I haven't quite finished. And the lines are, which I quite like, the freedom to cast off these shackles and fly is a dream I don't have to dream. Is a dream I don't have time to dream, not I. I quite like that. Like, I could just leave them out and then go back to the verse, but I kind of like them, and I'm thinking major and big and many backing vocals and things like that. But if I sit for just a moment, alone and serene, I can picture the beauty in life that I've seen. For sitting and dreaming alone is no sin. I am reason with And then something like, but freedom within. Something like that. Anyway, it's a waltz that goes less waltzy in the middle. And it, like, I don't know, it doesn't have a verse, chorus, verse. Well, it kind of goes verse, verse, middle bit, verse. It doesn't really have like a verse, chorus kind of thing. I really want to play you the song that I finished. I probably will. I'll probably be naughty and play it to you because I really quite like it. Okay, so this is You Bring Out the Worst in Me, which is Tony is calling In Sickness and in Wealth, which I like. I'm sure here we go. So this is, I know we've been on this for blooming weeks, haven't we? It's because I don't really have time to write, unless I do it when the kids are in bed, when I'm just tired. And that is a really nice thing to do. I shouldn't kind of moan that I work in the evening because I really like it. So Andy's not watching, so I can say this. So when he goes away, which he used to do an awful lot for work, like I'm sure he was away for 6 months last year. And it was kind of nice because in the evenings, like the kids go to bed at 7 o'clock and then I get my own time. So what I did the other night was he was away, poured a glass of wine, came up here when Arch was asleep because he's in the next door room, and just kind of played and wrote, and it really, really worked. And I wonder if like nighttime writing is my thing, except that I get really tired then. Hang on. Ella. Hi, Ella. So my friend Ella, we met when we were at music college. She's just had a baby. She's the most beautiful, beautiful thing. It's so nice to see you, love. How are you feeling? Ella, we're writing. So that was my kind of introspective song, and this is my angry song. It goes like this. So I've kind of written the end of the song. I haven't got any verses yet, so maybe we'll write some verses today. You bring out the worst in me. Oh, sorry. That's why this thing of ours should never be. And though I know you bring out the worst in me, somehow it brings out the best in you. So that's kind of the first chorus and the second chorus. Don't have anything in the middle, never mind. And then this is the bridge. My friends sit me down and they scold me, tell me I'm a fool to be untrue. I'm not sure about the key, but maybe I'm just starting to listen. Cause while you're getting the worst of me, I'm getting nothing of you. You bring out the worst in me. That's why this thing of ours should never be. Keep forgetting I've got a pedal now. Oh, that's better. And though I know you bring out the worst in me, somehow it brings out the best in you. Oh, that's nice. Doing good, doing good, go. And though I know you bring out the very worst in me. No, you bring out the very worst in me. Somehow it brings out the best in you. That doesn't really work, but never mind. So that's the other song, and I'm kind of more in the mood for this one today than I am the reasonable song. So what do we think? So we've got what's Tony always saying, in sickness and in wealth. Yeah, they're not married though, that's the problem. Oh, hang on, that wasn't this song, was it? That was the song that I finished, Tony. Does it have it? Oh, I'll play it for you later. Okay, so we want a verse for this. You bring out the worst in me. So this is how I see it. She, it's always a she, sorry. She is in this kind of semi-relationship with somebody else, which she could be cheating. He could be cheating, which is why in the middle section, my friends sit me down and they scold me. They tell me I'm a fool to be untrue. So we could take that literally, and we could say that they're untrue because they are cheating, but it could be that they're being untrue to themselves because this relationship isn't really what they want. So maybe she doesn't have to be a cheater, because that would be quite nice. And then she's saying, you're getting the worst of me. Like he brings out the worst in her. Maybe it's like they go out and they party and she drinks too much and then the next day she feels bad. Or maybe she blows off her friends because she wants to be with him instead. Or, you know, it's nothing really bad. You know, he doesn't like get her to commit serial murder or anything like that. It's not a Myra Hindley type situation. It's not a Myra Hindley situation, sorry. It's not that at all. Yeah, it's just that she does little things that her friends are a bit pissed off about. And so yeah, like she's having really good fun, but he does bring out the worst in her. She's unreliable, you know, she drinks too much. You bring out the worst in me, that's why this thing of ours should never be. And though I know you bring out the worst in me, somehow it brings out the best in you. So actually, he is like funny and sweet, but actually maybe it's not the best thing for her because she's kind of, I wouldn't say she's a mess, but maybe like being untrue to herself is the thing. So we need a verse. And should it be written to him or should it be written to her? Let's think. I'd like it to be quite sparse because we're a bit wordy, aren't we? So maybe like, what do we want to say? He's bringing out the worst in her. It could be an example of what she's done, which is why it's a bit bad. So what has she done today? What key are we in? B flat to start with. Today. What's the minor key? Today. It sounds a bit too Beatlesy. Today. Sugar. I should probably have a chord before I start, shouldn't I? Today. You call me up. Said you wanted to play. Maybe. I always think that having something on paper is better than nothing. Today, you call me up. Oh, this isn't sparse, is it? And said you wanted to play. And though I had plans, I went and said yes anyway. I quite like that. I went and said yes anyway. I like this. I like that she's... Today I'm sending much love. Kasha, you're gorgeous. Are you okay, my love? Happy birthday for the other day. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Can't wait to hear what you get up to next year. That's going to be amazing. My big one is next year too. We'll see. Oh, Kasha, it's so lovely to hear from you. And I heard from Adrian, the lovely hairdresser, this morning as well, and that was wonderful. When I threatened to wash my hair, which I did do for this live, he got in touch. He's like, whoa, you must be serious if you're actually washing your hair. Cheeky sod. I went and said yes anyway. Okay, so how are we going to fit that in? I quite like that. Maybe I should write more words while I'm in the word writing. And I don't want him to be unreliable. I want him to be quite nice. Today, you called me up and said you wanted to play. And though I had plans, I went and said yes anyway. Yeah, okay. Then you... No, I bet you did. Just such lovely things. Give him half of my love because the other half's going to you, obviously. So nice to Cass. Did you know that I saw him a little while ago? We went to watch Madonna. So lovely. Today you called me up and said you wanted to play, and though I had plans, I went and said yes anyway. Okay, cool. Then you told me out of the blue. I don't know what's coming next, but we'll just find out what happens. Told me out of the blue. You told me out of the blue. What's he going to say? Because he's quite sweet. Hi, if you've just joined, we're writing a song called You Bring Out the Worst in Me. So this girl is in a not very serious relationship. She's kind of blowing at her friend. She's drinking too much. She's staying out late. She's probably in a bit of trouble at work because she's not really taking things very seriously. So it's like, you bring out the worst in me. But he's kind of sweet, which makes me think I might... No, I don't need to... No, I need to change one line because I'm going to change that. That's fine. Then you told me out of the blue. What is he going to tell her? What's he going to tell her? He doesn't love her. That's fine. Then you told me out of the blue. Maybe he's like booked a hotel or something to take her away for a weekend. That would be quite nice. And then she's got to get off work. She's got to like skive work. Then you told me out of the blue. You'd booked a meal in a room for two. You'd booked a meal in a room for two. Don't know when these rhymes are going to come up, but they just come up. Okay, so today you called me up and said you wanted to play, and though I had plans, I went and said yes anyway. So that's her being irresponsible. I got bitten on my leg last night. It's really annoying. Oh, I've been camping, by the way. It's lovely. Got a bit of an actual real tan for once. Sorry, where was I? Oh, God, I'm so bloody... easily distractible. Then you told me out of the blue you booked a meal in a room for two, and I just went along with you. And I just went along. And I just went along. Even though I knew. Even though I knew you bring out the worst in me. Is that going to work? Who knows? Let's try it. I haven't got any chords for this, by the way. Don't have a melody. Don't have any chords. I've really got to keep an eye on the time today. Oh, sugar. I need to finish really soon. Because Andy's got a podcast at 2 o'clock. Don't know what he's doing. These things always seem to overlap, so we're tag teaming with the kids. Oh no. Today. You called me up and said you wanted to play. Okay, that's quite nice. It's quite simple. And though I had plans, no. And though I had plans, I went and said yes. And though I had plans, I went and said yes anyway. Okay. Well, it's not what it's going to finish being, but it's not bad. Today, you called me up and said you wanted to play. And though I had plans, I went and said yes anyway. I kind of like those chords a bit open. Then you told me out of the blue, not the F but the E flat. 3, 4, go. You'd booked a meal and a room for two. And I just went along, even though I knew. You bring out the worst in me. Maybe. Okay. You told me out of the blue you booked a meal and a room for two. And I just went along, even though I knew you bring out the word. Okay, it's not there, but do you know what? I think it's going to get there. I think it's going to be fine. I quite like those lyrics, and I quite like the rhythm of them, because actually when we get to the chorus, the pace of the lyrics, the rhythmic tempo, I don't know if that's what you call it, I don't know if that's what you call it. Anyway, that's what we'll call it. The kind of the placement of the words gets a bit more spread out in the chorus, whereas it's obviously quite close together in the verses. And I kind of like that, you know. So I'm going to go and work out these chords, and then I will hopefully show you some new stuff on Monday when we do My Music Monday. When I'll play you this song, which might be finished, or it might be slightly further on, we'll see. and I'm going to play you What's a Girl to Do, which I finished the other day. So I'm really sorry it's an abrupt ending, everyone, but I really do have to get downstairs and look after my children. But listen, I'll see you really soon, okay? And if you missed any of this today, I'm going to post it tomorrow to Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. All right, I hope everyone's having a lovely Saturday, and I'll see you really soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.